Merry morning and strawberry full moon, sweet friends. It is Moonwind Fairy, and actually today is the summer solstice. So I thought I'd jump on here and do a full moon solstice kind of general reading. Again, general readings just mean if you happen to come across this video, there might be a message there for you. If not, I'm just telling a story with the cards. So, they're jumping out. So let's see what's going on. Full moons are about releasing what no longer serves us. And the solstice is the longest day of the year. So marking the kind of ending of a cycle of light and going away from the light kind of thing. But so let's see what we got going on here. Got some choices. We got some choices. Difficult choices. We go the Queen of Pentacles. Good stuff. I'm telling you. Okay, so we got Seven of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, our emotions, and our feelings. Seven of Cups is you might have some confusion. There might be like lots of choices before you. And it's, trying to make a choice. Two of Swords. You have swords. Swords are our intellect and our thoughts. So you have a very difficult choice to make. And it involves a lot of inner conflict. There's a lot of conflict within this. You got 10 of Wands. Wands are all about our career, our passion, our energy, and our enthusiasm. 10 of Wands is like a huge burden. It is having way too much responsibility. And it also is asking for help. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our monies. But the Queen of Pentacles energy represents nurturing self and others. This is having creature comforts. This is, having worked really hard and having a space, a place, relationship, pets, gardens that are just fulfilling and you feel very comfortable and safe in that environment. And then you got Death and Rebirth. Death and rebirth represents a huge transformation needs to happen. Something has got to end so that something better can come along. So this is a really good reading for this full moon. So what I say we got going on here is you're starting from a place of there is a huge burden. You've been carrying this around for a long, long time, or you've been doing this for a long, long time. This burden could be a job, a relationship, something, but you've taken on this responsibility and it's too much. But you kind of continue doing it because you're not asking for help. So this is kind of where you're starting at. And you're kind of confused, like, you don't even really know what you want to do. Like I said, Seven of Cups represents choices and some confusion. So you're kind of confused because you have a difficult choice to make. And you really know the answer. It's right before your eyes. You're just not wanting to look at it or whatever. Because ultimately, something's got to end. Something has got to end so that something better can be born. And that something better is your Queen of Pentacles energy. This is being, comfortable, safe, feeling secure in your environment, in your relationship, in your, job, whatever that might be. So if I was to break it down, what you need to release this full moon is this burden of responsibility, or it could be, you've just got too many things that you're having to do, and that would be the Seven of Cups. But so ultimately the full moon release would be this burden, or at least ask for help, but releasing some of the responsibilities, like say you're working 2 jobs and you're raising a family and you're taking care of this and you're doing that. It's too much. So you need to release some of the responsibility to somebody else by asking for help, because it's kind of confusing, because like maybe you have so many things going on that you just don't even know what to choose. This is, you're like, I don't know what to do. But ultimately, once you release this burden, and full moons are about like releasing what no longer serves us. So it's like, you're releasing this burden, releasing this need or this feeling of being so responsible for everything. But by doing that, by releasing this, you are going to be faced with a decision, a difficult choice. And it's going to cause a lot of inner conflict, but not really, because you know what you need to do. It's just difficult to do it because you got a lot of thoughts of what ifs. So like say right now you're in a situation, you're in a job, and it's just way too much responsibility. So you don't want to be there, or it's not good for you because maybe you're not being able to be with your family, or maybe it's the combination of everything. So the difficult choice would be to let one of those go, to release one of those, to leave. So the difficult choice is what happens after that, right? Like if it's a job, like how am I going to be able to support my family? If it's, a living situation, like where am I going to go? If it's to move. If it's a relationship, it's like what happens, or what happens after this? Because a huge transformation has to take place. So this is, something has to end in your life. So to release that burden, you're going to have choices, in some confusion, and you've got a lot of inner conflict, but you've got to make a choice. You've got to end something, because until you end something, you can't get this. You can't get the, Queen of Pentacles life. So think of it like whatever you're holding on to, whatever responsibility, whatever burden you're carrying around with you, and the confusion that it's causing, you got to make a choice. You know it. And the choice is going to be to have to end something so that this can happen. But it's that fear, so you got to really trust the universe with this. This is, full moons are about the releasing of things. So in a nutshell is, you got a difficult choice, but you know what you need to do because you got way too much responsibility, way too much of a burden. You need a break, but you need to end something so that you can have the Queen of Pentacles, comfort, security, and safety, either a relationship, living situation, job. You gotta do it. Okay? So let's see what I got for 3 other cards here. The Emperor. King of Pentacles. The Fool. Oh yeah, this is so good. Okay, so this full moon, we're releasing huge responsibilities and some kind of a burden. You have got a difficult choice to make because you got to end something. You got to end it. And you're going to be taking some risks, but you're going to be following your bliss because you're going to end up with this King and Queen of Pentacles energy. King of Pentacles is generosity, safety, security. I mean, it's like the whole package. But you're really going to have to be the Emperor. You're going to have to stand in your power. You're going to have to make some order out of the chaos. And I believe the chaos that you have going on are these thoughts. These thoughts are just really kind of bothering you. Or the chaos of the responsibility of juggling things, and maybe you're managing people and it's just too much. So you have some confusion going on. Something's got to end. You've got to make that choice. Because on the other, and you got to stand in your power. You got to make order out of this chaos. because on the other side of that ending is going to feel risky, but you're going to be following your bliss. It's a new beginning. It's a new journey. A journey to safety, comfort, and security. And that can apply to anything: job, living situation, relationship, So something has to end. You've got a difficult choice. Something has to end. You might be feeling like you're taking some risk, but it's a new beginning. On the other side of that is going to be safety, comfort, and security. That's going to be your vibe for this full moon, strawberry full moon. I'm sticking my strawberries on. So yeah, the releasing of burden and responsibility. Something has to end so that safety, security, and comfort is there for you. So that's what I got for you. Thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful summer solstice and strawberry full moon. I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.